What's going on, gamers? What's going on, tech heads? So, I hate to say this, but you know, after releasing the video that I released yesterday about the PS5 Pro having 16.7 teraflops when it's maxed, not 33.4, um, and then, breaking down things, it does surprise me that Sony fanboys are just delusional and cannot face reality, and that they're just ignorant and not that smart. They're also snowflakes and can't handle hardcore facts, right? Like I did anything wrong. So here's where I explained, and we can see Digital Foundry saying it themselves. They're ripping the PS5 Pro for being 16.7 teraflops instead of 33.5 in the discussion. We're going to talk about going down to the comments, and I'm going to highlight what I said and how I'm going to explain this to these dummies because they just can't accept reality. Now, for you people that are getting the PS5 Pro that are going to enjoy it for what it is and just enjoy the upgrade, what's wrong with that? I never told anyone not to buy it, as I myself am eventually going to get it. But this is the first time I'm not going to get something day one because I feel like this is the most unneeded upgrade and that the problem is not hardware right now, but unfinished games, broken games, DEI woke invasions, all this nonsense in the gaming industry, rushed engines. That's the problem. Unoptimized, not necessarily getting more specs and not having any games for it. Now let's go down right here. First guy, bro. Why you so butthurt? How am I the one butthurt when you guys are the one getting mad because you can't handle facts and you live in a fantasy land? And this individual right here. Let's start because this is important. He says 33 teraflops and FP32 float, 16.7 teraflops and FP16 float. See, this is what I'm talking about right here, dude. No, it's 16.7 teraflops. Whether you want to look at either of those, you're getting the same results no matter what. Why don't people understand? It's FP16 actually. RX77 is equivalent to what is in the PS5 Pro. No, it's not. FP32 float, 35 teraflops. No, it is not. Why make these strange films? There is no magic here. So in addition, the APU in the PS5 Pro has some features from RDNA4 such as machine learning. The Series X bin had machine learning. Oh my God, this is what I mean by like, they just don't understand. I said Series X is 24 teraflops then, right? PlayStation 5 is 20 teraflops. Let's keep dreaming. Guys, look at this right here. AMD Series X GPU, right? Watch this. Just think about this. FP16 half puts it at 24 teraflops. They're flipping it around. They don't understand how it works. At 32, it's 12.15. See, you're just doubling the number to make it seem like that. If you want to think the Series X is 24.29 teraflops, then find a GPU right now that has that and the 16, and I guarantee you it's not going to perform the same. See, no, it's really 12.15. Stop with your nonsense. You just don't understand the way things work. That's why I say. And you had this one guy, the reason why I say this, we're going to get back to this. You had this one guy, where's he at? He says, clearly you do not understand how RDNA3 works. Dude, it's not RDNA3, first of all. What is 16.5 plus 16.5? Why is the Series X going from 12 to 24.29? It has nothing to do with that. You're just an idiot. It's literally just putting it in a different floating point, either half or float, and when you put it in half, it doubles. Literally, it's not that hard to understand, but it's nonsense because the reality is that it's 12.15 and that's what people are using. Nobody's going to use that dual nonsense you're making up. It's just a bunch of vanity illusion to make things look better than they are, but it's never going to give you that performance. You're going to get this performance right here, 12.15, and the PS5 Pro is going to give you 16 teraflops performance. You're not getting no 4070 performance. If you think that, then you're just being ignorant and you're uneducated and you don't understand how it works. Definitely when it's consistently put in front of your face. Once again, right here, Series X can do this because of DirectML. Leverages see this right here? DirectML. This was in 2020. Leverages unprecedented hardware performance in a console, benefiting from over 24 teraflops of 16-bit float performance and over 97 tops. You see all this? It doesn't matter because in reality, what you're getting is actually 12.2 teraflops. You see what I mean? So they're doing the same thing with the PS5 Pro, and you could do this with anything, and you're going to double it. It has nothing to do with trying to make it seem like because it's ray tracing or RDNA. Just shut up. That's not how it works. You're going to tell me that I don't understand how things work. I'm going to give you guys another example. This is what I told him too. Keep defending a mid AMD PC with a GPU upgrade and AI upscaling. Keep dreaming like I don't know that. Nothing new with PlayStation fanboy. Series X is 24 teraflops then. Let's keep playing that game. And you got people here. See, these two people are correct. These 8 people are wrong. If 1,000 people like this, they're wrong. Because that's not how it works. Just because you have 1,000 idiots agreeing with you does not mean that those 1,000 idiots are correct. This means they're all wrong. And 3 people can agree with the person that's right, and all of them are right. Truth don't change because you have a bunch of wrong opinions coming in, making it look good. These are just all fanboys, and they do this all the time because they're delusional. They don't want to listen to reality. And this guy, yet another YouTuber talking shit. It never ends. They're making videos of themselves, making schoolyard arguments, and shilling for toys that kids get for Christmas. See, these are people trying to downplay and get mad because you told them the truth and they can't accept that the toy that they're defending and the brand that they're defending, they don't even care. They don't even know you exist. You're coming in to defend Sony, but you're trying to make it, trying to downplay this in that saying right there. It just shows how immature you are, because why are you even on this thread? And I said, typical Sony fanboys who can't handle how math works, want to dream of something being way better than it is, just a simple mid AMD PC with a GPU upgrade and AI upscaling. Just stop, right? Who's the one acting like a child? Y'all are. And shaking my head. 16 teraflops is because the PSRR makes up for it, and other features, in fact, are even better. Go look it up. There are other YouTubers talking about it. This is what I told this guy. I said it can't. It's just a mid AMD PC with a GPU upgrading, AI upscaling. Same thing again. They want to dream up nonsense and think it's 32 teraflops instead of facing reality. Series X is 24 teraflops then. You see what I mean, guys? Tell me what I'm doing wrong here. You know what I mean? All I'm doing is stating facts. I never said don't go buy it once. I'm just telling you reality of, because let's go over here to my Twitter. Here's what I said. What happened to all these people believing the brainwashing that the PS5 Pro was 33 plus teraflops who don't understand technology? Been telling them for months that that was FP manipulation. Ignorance and stupidity attacking you too never ceases to amaze me. And here it goes again. What does it say right here? 1 month ago. This guy was trying to say it was a 4070 equivalent. And I said, dude, it does not have 33 teraflops. 1 month ago, guys, a little bit more than that. It's more like 14 to 15, maybe a bit more. And we see a 16.7 or 16 point whatever. And that's maxed out, though. At base, it's not going to do that. It's trying to compete with a 4060. They are paid off to promote nonsense, manipulating numbers with ray tracing on. It's a damn 4060 with the same CPU and RAM. I'm getting tired of this fantasy nonsense people are making up to make a mid AMD PC with the PS5 label on it look better than this. I said the same thing a month ago. I'm not changing my stance. 33 teraflops is the FP calculation. At least this guy understands that, right? He didn't say anything wrong here. I'm glad that he said that. Not the true specs, right? See, he understands it. However, TCMF is known for his speculation, has been called out on it several times. This was almost 3 months ago. I said, yes, floating point, but it's misleading. That's like me saying PlayStation 5 is 20 teraflops and Series X is 24 plus. So what don't I understand? I've been understanding it. That's why I have a high-end gaming PC. I've been building PCs since like 2007. So yeah. And I said, let's just give people the real grounded number, right? That's reality. But they don't want to face reality. They want to live in a fantasy land. Going over here to the specs, as we look right here, 16.7 teraflops, AMD Radeon, RDNA graphics engine. It doesn't say RDNA 3 or 4. It says custom RDNA 2 here and RDNA GPU. It does not say RDNA 3 next to it. Shut your mouth with that permanently. It's not RDNA 3. Stop making up fantasies. They have the same memory, same RAM, but it does have Wi-Fi 7 inside the PS5 Pro, which I think is cool. And like I said, you got forced a custom 2 terabytes so they can jack the price up. Maybe Concord tax. But, you know, all in all, same CPU, just a GPU upgrade. You see? That's it. With AI upscaling. Now, if you want to still think that it's 33 point whatever, after even professionals are telling you it, and Digital Foundry who is telling you it, then you just, to me, have a mental disorder, and you just are a fanboy that just wants to live in a lie. It's not that hard to accept the reality and accept what it is. It's still a nice upgrade, but stop dreaming something that's not real. So that's my thing about that. And going over to the Series X, you can get the 449 Series X compared to the PlayStation 5 for $700. And the reason why I say this is because the Series X actually comes with a drive. If you want to get that, you're going to be paying almost $800 for the PlayStation. So what the Series X is giving you is 16 gigabytes of RAM. Same thing here. CPU in the Series X is actually better. It goes up to 3.8, but the GPU in the Pro, obviously, because they just upgraded, is better. Microsoft built a really good machine here, and it actually is full RDNA 2, whereas the base PS5 was like custom. It's like 1.8. It's so that they could transition over. The reason why you didn't see the Series X outperform it is because they weren't optimizing it fully for it. They were just bull rushing the PS5 optimization on it. This is not a console war comparison here. This is just understanding that this price point is still very good for what it is, because you're getting digital here and it's $700, but you're getting digital here, but you get a Blu-ray drive, which I think is cool. So you have to get that separately over here. So the Series X is still a very good machine. The difference is that you could just play everything on PC with Game Pass and you don't need it. Whereas PlayStation 5, you have exclusives that you can only play there, or you have to wait a while, and some of them may not ever come, just like Nintendo, right? So you have to get it to play the games. I'm there all about the games. So that's my thing with that, is just understanding that. Remember, once again, Series X, watch this. And this dude said machine learning. The Series X uses machine learning. They've been had it. Microsoft's been ahead in the ballpark. They've had it since day one. So you see how they just want to make up all of this stuff to try to justify certain things that are not real, and then come in and attack you on your page. Uh, and the rest of these people, they said positive things. They realized it. And this guy says, like, yeah, I can't believe the 33 teraflops were rumors, but I'm okay with the 16.7. But hearing you break it down unrealistic, not like you said PS7 or PS8, but thank you for educating some of us less knowledgeable. And I said, no problem. Glad you are smart and strong enough to not get offended about how something works. Unbelievable. Says, I see you are a tech guy. Can I ask you, do you think I need to upgrade my CPU? Is bottlenecking my 4090? Well, yeah, like I told him before, of course, to run all that power, you need faster speed, brother. And I've been telling them that the PS5 is CPU limited. It really is. Because games now are a lot more CPU demanding than they used to be, because of all the details and hyper focus and all that. But nobody down here is saying anything against that. It's only those people up there. Ponies, it's a sickness. Yeah, I agree. But up here is where all this stuff happens. So I want to see why I'm the one that's being butthurt when they're coming in here attacking me, and I'm doing nothing but telling the truth. Actually, I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm putting you in your place again. So there we have it. If you guys want to, and let's take a look at this real quick. Digital Foundry rips the PS5 Pro for being 16.7 teraflops instead of 33.5. Yeah, why did they say that? Of course. GameStop employees are reporting massive amounts of pre-order cancellations because of performance issues. I just don't understand what people were thinking what was going to be. The AI upscaling is nice. The GPU upgrade is nice. You know what I mean? It is going to run games better. And you are going to have a noticeable upgrade. What's wrong with that? But saying 33 teraflops is like unbelievable, man. No, that's not going to happen, because you just would have to change around so much other stuff in there. You have to redesign the whole console if you want to put a 47 in there. The motherboard's not going to work. You need more power supply. You need a better CPU. It's going to cost a fortune. Yeah, so there we have it. Like, subscribe, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. And if y'all still want to argue, come on my page. Because now you're going to be made to look dumb. Everything is now laid out for you. There's no argument against it. Now you know how things work. Peace.